life. It's strange, but just thought I'd do it for kicks since there was a low quotient sign-ups. So, sorry.
Get the sound man.
Just tune up for a sec. I grew up around guitars, but my father taught guitar to thousands of people in the Philadelphia area back in the 70s, 60s and 70s. But I just started learning when I was really little, and it seemed like everybody back then was playing guitar, so I thought, screw this. So I ended up taking up uilleann pipes, the most esoteric instrument I could find. But in recent years, I've gotten into playing guitar, and it's kind of fun, and especially in recent weeks. I've been working up a couple tunes that I composed recently. One of them is an Irish style tune, which is what I normally do. You can call that normal. And then I just made up a couple other things that I thought I'd share them with you. I'm just having fun with them late at night when I'm done doing everything else. I get out the guitar and do things that I don't normally do. So I came up with a name for this first one, but I decided I should probably change it. It's a little too evocative, so I'll leave it at that. There used to be somebody who has since moved out of town, but she would borrow my mandolin like every week for a tune or two, and I always put my pick up here in the strings, and she'd always put it down here, and I'd be looking all over for the pick, and then eventually, and it happened every single week, I would never remember that she put it in this other place for like months and months. So, anyway.
Where do you usually put your keyboard?
I don't. I leave it. I play it only at home. So I just have it at my little amplifier I have sitting by my side here. So it's like I'm always sitting in the same chair, and the cable's always right there, you know. So anyway.
Anybody else want to take some shots at Brenton? This is a good time.
I'm so used to doing stuff I'm really good at. That's my way of hiding.
Yeah.
So this one has kind of an interesting story. I had this really amazing dream about 4 months ago, and had to do with a woman that I was very much in love with at the time. And and it was, you know, it had this big long sort of arc to the dream. And at the end, we ended up in this place where there was all these people dancing, and there was somebody who was singing rather than playing tunes like instrumentally for the dancing. Somebody was singing, and they were singing this tune. And I don't remember that there were words to it, but I remember thinking in the dream, it was a really sweet vibe, and I remember thinking, I need to like wake up and like sing this into my phone while I can still remember it, so I did that. And then I figured out a little guitar arrangement. It's sort of like an Appalachian style song, but I never, and it may actually even be one. It kind of reminds me of some other ones that I've heard, so I don't know whether there's actually a song like this or not, or one similar at least to it for sure. This one doesn't have a name at all. But,